Unbelievable. Even the new CJN, Kekere, has come out to speak openly with regards to judiciary's disposition and their tendency to to front, flaunting of a judiciary order, collection of bribes, and what have you. Okay, she has given an express order that there must be no collation of bribes, flaunting of court order, and corruption being heard among judiciary personnel. However, some people have attacked her, saying, Madam, you yourself, you claim. Say pot, sabi call kettle black, oh. But is the pot itself, is it not the same job it does as the kettle? So who is deceiving who here? That's the question people have been asking. Over those elections, there's a lot of questions, a lot of concerns, and people are looking forward to going to court to prove. Some said Senator Monday did not win, and they're going to prove it. Others says Ighodalo won, they're going to prove it. So I mean, the discrepancies are here and there. However, people are wondering, okay, how is this honestly, sincerely going to be settled? Is it going to be that the concerns of the people, real concerns of people, will be understood and looked upon, with all the necessary evidences? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. New CJN Kekere warns judiciary officers of corruption, flaunting Ex-Parte orders and court orders. So this is it. The newly confirmed Senior Justice of Nigeria, CJN, Honorable Justice Kekere Ekun, on Wednesday warned judiciary officers that corruption, flaunting of orders, and interim injunction often granted by some judges would no longer be tolerated under her leadership. Justice Kekere also read the wrought act of lawyers, especially the senior ones, who have the habit of discussing cases pending in the court with declarative or authoritative pronouncement in the media. Speaking before the Senate during her confirmation screening at the National Assembly, the new CJN promised to uphold the rule of law and integrity of justice in the judiciary and for Nigeria. She said, some of the things I am known for are integrity and zero tolerance for corruption. Judiciary under my leadership as CJN will be one that is not associated with corruption and other things like frontline of court order by judges or entering injunctions. Decisive actions will be taken against any official found indulging in such practices. Powers on Ex-Parte order and interim injunctions are no doubt being abused by some judges. Some abuse would not be tolerated under my leadership of the judiciary, which will be viewed with possible sanctions for the conjectures of cases at the Supreme Court. She pleaded with the Senate and by extension the National Assembly to amend the relevant section of the Electoral Act 2022 in making all pre-election matters to terminated at the appeal court and not move more to the Supreme Court. On conflicting court judgment, the newly confirmed CJN said, we will look at all the court cases and help to tackle the problem so far. Digitalization of the courts would help to track cases already treated by various courts and prevent conflicting judgments, he said. She added that alternative dispute resolution, the ADR, would also be used to decongest cases at the various courts, which would be embraced by many, since it does not end in victory and pronouncement of one. Responding to alleged judiciary being committed by social media commentaries, particularly senior lawyers on television or radio programs through collaborative efforts and authenticating comments on cases pending in the courts. The CJN said as the chairman of the Legal Practitioners Privilege Committee, such actions will not be allowed going forward. Decisive action will no doubt be taken against those found making declarative or authenticative comments on cases pending in court of law, she warned. She also diagnosed with the suggestion made by Senator San Musa, APC Niger East, that separate courts should be created to handle election matters, and there is such as court would be too congested with every other matter and election matter. Apparently, she intend for all this to change. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Tuesday write to the Senate seeking the confirmation of her as the CJN, which many has frowned at. So this is what is happening, my people. Our very own new CJN, you see her face. Many people don't say this is the reward of her supporting Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu in the presidential election. Where we saw that court cases were undermined. Some people feel that the truth was not being revealed with the court cases and what have you. So there's a lot that happened all through this process, and and as a matter of fact, we must come to terms with the fact that we cannot continue with the same thing over and over and over again, then expect a different result. It doesn't work that way. So it is about time that, honest, sincere, decisive position are made in order for us to make that quick turn that we need to bring us to the right perspective and right places so that we can make true progress in every ramification and in all aspects. We cannot continue to watch on and just keep, fold our arms and allow these things to happen. If we want truth to be manifested, it is now more than ever before. Remember, you have a voice. Every one of us must do everything humanly speaking possible to ensure that every time the truth is manifested in our nation. You see, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now.